Hey, so you probably just got done listening to the video that Joe just did on junk food cravings, and it's really some great stuff. So, hopefully you took some notes, or at least you got some stuff stored. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how I speak with clients, how I help advise people to avoid these temptations, to ditch the cravings or get around the cravings. So first of all, I would say, you've already watched, like I said, his video, so you understand the temptation. You understand that it's real, that it's not just your brain playing tricks with you. It's something that they've engineered. And knowing that, then you can get ahead of it. You can understand it. Hopefully you can avoid them altogether, because you're powerless. I'm sorry to say, but you're powerless. Once you open that bag of dots, you're done. You are going to finish it. I speak for myself. I would finish it. I love them. It's just one of those things. And I know that they've purposefully been doctored for me to just, chow them down. So I just don't get them. I don't go near them. I just won't start, because I know I'm not going to stop. The second thing, and my personal coach has advised me, is that, and what her suggestion is, if there's something really tempting you, something you really, say for example, your wonderful mom brings a birthday cake over on your birthday. What are you going to say to mom? Sorry, I can't, I'm not going to. No, but what you can do is take 2 bites, maybe 3 bites. When cake is in front of me and I feel really obligated, I take a bite of the cake and I leave the frosting behind. If that's not you, you do you. But that's how I get around those kinds of things where it's a ticklish situation and you're kind of obligated to be part of it. And the 2-bite rule goes for almost anything. The problem is, again, if it's engineered food, you're not going to stop at 2 bites. But if it's, a homemade cake or something like that, it's not quite so hard to walk away after a bite or 2. And the last thing I would say is that if you take any time and you really clean it up, even for a few days, 3 to 5 days, and really eat clean, and then one at a time you reintroduce, that was hard to say, you reintroduce one of these foods, one of these temptations. For example, you've been doing really good. You've gone out to eat and you've ordered your hamburger in a lettuce wrap, but the guy next to you that you're married to got the small French fries, and they're hot and they're smelling wonderful, and you look over and you think, what's going to happen if I eat those? I'm going to end up with heartburn. I'm going to end up sleepy. I'm going to end up all puffy. Is that the outcome I'm looking for? Is that bite of food worth the price that I'm going to pay afterwards? And in my mind, because so many of these, especially the high glycemic foods, affect me very negatively in a variety of ways. It might be arthritis. It might be a low blood sugar. That's me. That's what happens to me. And so for years, these foods in front of me, I have such a negative association with them. It's like when you were a child and you really wanted to go someplace in the house that you weren't allowed, and you remember, oh wait, I spanked the last time that happened. I'm going to think twice about that. So that's what, that's the negative association, and that's real. That's as real as our response to the engineered food. So if you can get to that point where you say to yourself, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels, and you keep that in your mind. Does that taste as good? Is it worth the price I'm going to pay? Or is healthy feeling so good on me that I just want to keep that up? So I hope some of those tips help you. The cravings, there's going to be times when you just really want something. Tomorrow I'm going to be in a triathlon. We went and had a slice of pizza. One slice of pizza. I did not eat the crust. So, that's not such a bad thing. I'm going to burn the calories tomorrow, and I actually need it. So when you get to a point where there are things in your life that you really don't want to give up, you have to find a way to work them in and make it work for you. So I hope that helps. I hope to see you here soon.